honors your presence, nurtures your joyful self-expression, and empowers your spiritual growth. Do you believe it? Yes, indeed. So we welcome you. I see some faces that I haven't seen for a while, so welcome, welcome. Come on back. We've got a great, positive, uplifting congregation, do we not? Absolutely, and we're going to have some spectacular music today. So we're so excited about our brand new choir. So now we are going to welcome them up for their first song. Okay, I'll get out of your way. I'll get out of the way. I won't say a word. I'm going to put this here so you can try to record it.
I'm not going to talk during it.
No, it's for the music. It's for the music.
No, I will sing twice.
Welcome to the Happy Choir. Yay! All right. The first song we're going to sing is Dona Nobis Pacem. Okay.
Hot dog. It means bring us peace, she says. Okay. We're going to be switching these little black microphones around. Hopefully we're getting some of the recording of the sound. I'm going to grab Lainey's off the top here. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. I'll just keep that. We're not ready yet. Okay, there you go. All righty. So now, were you inspired by that choir? Because guess what? Now it's your turn to sing. We're going to stand up and we're going to sing, I Expect the Best. Do you expect the best? Yeah. Well, you better. Okay. We're getting a little Okay. I open my eyes, I greet the new day. I take a deep breath and kneel down to pray. Then I give thanks. I look in the mirror and a friend looks back at me. A smile lights up my face and I know that I am blessed. So I expect the best. I know that I'm loved right where I am. I know I'm enough just as I am. All that I want, all I desire is waiting here for me. The universe conspires to ensure my happiness. So I expect the best. I'm loving my life, living my dream, losing my fear, spreading my wings, feeling alive, anticipating what the future holds for me. I can't wait to see what the future holds for me. So I expect the best. Yes, I expect the best. Yay! Well, it says in your program that there are announcements, but there aren't really going to be any announcements today other than right after service we have some lovely pastries, and pasties. I've been pasting stickers on things all morning, so sorry. My cards for my kids. But we're going to have lovely little refreshments and coffee and juice and all kinds of fun things and a chance for us to mingle. We're going to have a little Easter egg passing out later in the service. So there we go. And now we're just going to do our meditative music, and so it is, as we get ready for our practitioner lesson. God is all there is. I am one with the Spirit. I realize the truth, and I speak it. I am thankful for it all. I release it. I let it go. And so it is. And so it is. I know it is. And I receive as I believe. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Are we not using this microphone?
Yes, you are. Oh, do you have your blue thing on? Yeah. Okay.
I feel taller. Do I look taller? Good morning, everybody. Happy Easter. Happy Honey Bunny. To follow our song, and so it is, and to preface my invocation, I want to read a sentence that was in the Science of Mind that I read this morning. If all of you know that we have our 9 o'clock service where we 9 o'clock time where we read the science of mind, and it helps us understand a little more about what Ernest was really saying when he was in his trance. So, one cannot be a good student of the science of mind who is filled with fear and confusion. He must keep himself in a state of equilibrium, in a state of poise, peace, and confidence, in a state of spiritual understanding. By spiritual understanding is not meant anything strange or unnatural, but merely that the belief in goodness must be greater than any apparent manifestation of its opposite. It is this science of faith that we are seeking to uncover, a definite technique that will conduct our minds through a process of thought, if necessary, to place that which the sublime minds of all ages have reached by direct intuition. There is no one who believes more in faith, more in prayer, and more in the necessity of the divine will being done than he who practices daily the science of mind. So with those seeds of thought for you, let's get comfortable in your seat. Take a nice breath as you settle into that moment of silence with the divine, knowing that that breath is the breath of God and that our words are the words of God. And our faith is the faith of God. And at this time of Easter, of resurrection, new beginnings, a new chance for new faith out of fear and out of confusion, but solid, constant faith in the divine and the goodness of life. We know and we claim this to be true. Take a breath and just feel that for a moment. To know that there is peace in the world. To know that there is peace within each one of us. There is love within each one of us, surrounding us, each one of us connected together by that love, by that peace, by that goodness of life, that goodness of God. And so as I say these words and give gratitude for this beautiful, beautiful day, this new beginning once again, this new sense of faith in the divine, I declare life is good, God is good, it is all good. And I give thanks for knowing that. I give thanks for knowing deep within each of our hearts there is that seed of peace, and that seed of peace goes out into the world to every single person. And in gratitude, as I release these words into that divine creative law of manifestation, we say together and affirm, and so it is. Okay.
And now we have the choir once again.
Okay. I'm not gonna do a reading. I'm not gonna do a reading.
Oh, I thought you were done.
No, that's okay. Oh, I did a reading before.
So, is it going to be easier to see me over here or in the middle?
A little bit. Whatever works for you.
Peace
Okay.
Okay, you guys have passed the Nora test. She says you're fabulous. And I agree. You guys, I'm so proud of you.
Me too. Thank you.
And this is just the beginning. We expect more, you know. Michelle. I just want to read this one, Ernest, another reading from Ernest. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. That's Psalms 51:16 or 10. Life is an adventure in which we never know what is going to happen just beyond the turn of the road. But too often it is filled with regrets over the past. If we could convince ourselves that the limitations of the past need not be carried into the future, what a happy outlook we would have. Again, I'm sharing this because it's the resurrection, new beginning of things. One of the outstanding things that Jesus taught was that the mistakes of yesterday can be canceled, that God's creation is always taking place, and no matter what the experience of yesterday have been, they can be changed. Jesus did not seem to think that this change required months and years of strenuous effort. Wouldn't that be nice to know? Unlike those around him, he knew that God, or the divine spirit, wishes only good for everyone. He knew that we all are rooted in the pure spirit and pure life, and that at any moment we can so unify ourselves with the power of good that evil will disappear from our experience. And so it is.
Wait, I gotta go get mine too. You have these little, thank you. Yeah, we'll turn it off. Here we go. These little gizmos help us to record. So if any of you have ever watched the YouTube, how many of you watch the YouTube? I see a couple things. But guess what? You can dial into it anytime and you can watch it as a review after today. But the thing is these little guys help us do the recording and get it on the screen. If I could just keep my little we've got so many microphones, it's like, and I don't think I'm turned on yet, so. Although I am always turned on. No, I'm on, it's just me. It's that little green button on the back. So happy Easter. So this is a day, all over the country. Could you feel the energy this morning at all? Anybody dial into that energy? I go out and hug my tree and talk to there's a little symphony of birds going on at my house. It just, oh my goodness, it's so, each little melody is so clever. I'm like, man, that was a good lick. Could you repeat that? And then they repeat it. I'm like, thank you. So, oops, we're gonna get a little feedback, I guess. I think it's because of, you know what, honey, that's okay. You know what I'll do is I'll turn it off. There, maybe that helped? No, it didn't. Maybe we're just too loud. Am I too loud? I think we're good. Pardon me? I'm sorry? Turn it off? Down. Turn it down. Yes. I'm sorry, I can't see that far, so it's like, sure, whatever you say. Yeah, turn it up, turn it down. No, do whatever. Our Lauren, let's give Lauren an applause. Heavens to Betsy. That gal is so amazing. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Okay. So I have here, Easter baskets are filled with chocolate eggs, and peeps, we've got some surprises in here. You're going to see some jelly beans. Families are all getting together. There may be ham in some people's future. There may be Thai food in other people's. My friend said, I am not eating ham, I'm eating Thai food. I said, whatever floats your boat, my friend. So, but before we start in with the fun and frivolity, I have a little story to tell you. So there's a man and he's driving down the freeway. And he looks on the side and he sees the Easter bunny hopping with a bunch of baskets with chocolate and peeps and everything in his basket. And he gets so excited, then all of a sudden, oh no, the bunny jumps in front of his car and he does it in. So he pulls over to the side and he says, oh my gosh, the bunny. Now there'll never be another Easter. How could I have done this? What happened? What happened? And he's over on the side. He's just sobbing on the side of the road. And this beautiful woman is driving by and she sees this poor guy sobbing. And she pulls over and she goes, hey, dude, what's going on? What do you guy goes, I killed the Easter bunny. I hit it by accident. I didn't mean to. And she goes, you know what? I've got something that's going to fix that right up. And he's like, what? So she goes to her car and she comes out with a big spray bottle. And she sprays the bunny front and back, all his little fluffy parts. He's all sprayed all over the place. And with that, the bunny starts to wiggle and he starts to come alive. And he starts to pick up his basket. He starts putting all the chocolates and the eggs back in it. And then he lifts his lucky foot and he waves goodbye to him and he goes a couple 20 feet and he waves goodbye to him again, keeps going, and he waves goodbye to him again. And the man goes, this is amazing. What is that magic elixir you have in that spray? Do you have any idea what that could do for the world? And she goes, well, here, let me show you the can. And he looks and it says, hairspray. Revives deadened hair and creates a permanent wave. Now, see, the bunny survived, for God's sake, okay? I was like, wait a second. And you know what happened when I read that story? A friend of mine had sent that years ago. And in the email, she sent it, but the punchline was missing. So it said, she turns her can over and I'm like, and what? So I couldn't figure, so I had to Google it to find the end of the joke, because I said, oh my goodness, we can't let the poor bunny be dead on the side of the road. That would not happen. So today my message is about rising up. And I don't know about you, but I know we rose up this morning. I rose up very early, even before the sun. I'm sure lots of you did. But, what does rise up mean? It means, get up from whatever's going on in your life and know that you can be above it. Know that you can stand in this power, that this teaching reminds us there is only one power, and that power is God. And that power is the very, very power that we use. Now, sometimes we're dialed into it, and sometimes we are not. Anybody ever not be dialed into that power? Yeah, and what happens? You kind of go south, don't you? things kind of go awry. And all of a sudden you go, oh, that's right. It's like when you tap yourself on the head and said, I could have had a V8. Yes, I could have had God in this situation. Instead, I thought I was going to do it my way. Ernest Holmes, the founder of religious science, said he interpreted Easter as not just an historical event about suffering, but a profound spiritual lesson on the triumph of light over dark. What the heck does that mean, light over dark? It means the positive over the negative, even despite whatever it is we're feeling is going on in our experience. His quote is, "The resurrection is the death of the belief that we are separated from God." Now, the thing is when we're not feeling so hotsy-totsy in our life, what happens? We feel separated from God. We feel like we're on our own. We feel like we have to do it all by ourselves. And this isn't like a crazy cult thing where we're, it's an absolute natural form of being that we were created in this image and likeness of God, and that power can guide us if we let it. Easter is a symbol of hope and renewal and new life. So for me, this holiday, it's more than the peeps and the chocolate eggs and all that stuff. And it's really fun getting together with people and hearing beautiful music by a beautiful choir. I'm telling you, I was starting to cry over there, so I thought I better reel it in. But it was really moving. And Lainey made the point, Rev Bev would be so proud. She would be so proud. So it was like, it was such a moving thing. But right now, think about it. The earth is blooming. There's flowers, there's buds that are coming up. Ours may need some therapy because they came up a little early because we had such hot weather so early. But in Chicago, let me tell you where my family is, they're like, we've got tulips that are about to start. I'm like, ours have been and gone, I think, They did their thing and are already ready to check out. But the deal is the world is blooming and the birdies are singing and things are happening. My ash tree already got done ashing and now it's leafing. So half the leaves were on, half the leaves were off, and it was going through all kinds of crazy stuff. I went, it's going to be okay. It's just, it's just a phase of life you're going through. Don't we go through that? Sometimes we're ashing, sometimes we're leafing, sometimes we're dropping leaves, right? Right? So all it is it's process. It's a process of life. That's all we're paying attention to here. And this beautiful holiday, I love this one almost the most because it just reminds us, guess what? No matter what's going on, we're bigger than it. We're bigger than it. You can just feel the life force that's brimming, but it's more about feeling the life force that's brimming in each and every one of us and waking up each day and going, look out, world, here I come. And it's going to be a great, good day. Why? Because I've absolutely determined that it's going to be. Now, I had a friend that I can't remember the little saying, but she was like, dear God, I've done this, I've forgiven everybody, I've expressed myself, I'm in a positive frame of mind, da-da-da-da-da, and I haven't even gotten out of bed yet. And now God help me once I do, right? Because sometimes as the day goes on, we let all that other stuff that's going on out there affect us. And this thing says, it's saying renewal. It's time to shake off all that old stuff and get a wiggle on. Get a wiggle on about your own life. So Jesus served as an example, didn't he? A wonderful opportunity to renew our thinking and to know that transformation is not only possible, it's going to happen. What? If we put our concerted effort into that. And it means really changing our line of thinking, changing our focus, opening up our consciousness. The principle of religious science and the primary purpose says that spirit and life is to express more of our God self that's in us, letting God have a good time by means of us. Isn't that kind of a funny way of looking at life? Let God have a good time by means of you and me. Because it's true, the allness of the infinite mind is at our disposal. How about affirming that? The allness of infinite life is at my disposal. Every minute. Absolutely. Oh. Okay, absolutely. Okay. One of the most used mantras at the Center for Spiritual Living is there's one life, that life is God, that life is perfect, and that life is my life now. There's one life, that life is God, that life is perfect, that life is my life now. And you can say that as a mantra over and over again. And what does that do? It kind of conditions your mind. And when we say condition our mind, guess what? It's like adjusting our glasses. I know Bart has those cool glasses that can read for you and do all those nifty things, right? But we adjust our vision to say, you know what? Rather than looking through the eyes of what I can't do and where my limitations are, I'm going to look through the eyes of what can I do with my life? What positive things am I bringing to the world? Because guess what? We didn't show up here to be half-baked. We didn't show up here to be losers or victims or whatever it is that's got us held down and stymied in the stuff. We came here to shine. We came here to sing those symphonic melodies that those birdies are singing out there. That's our absolute purpose. And it's like, so how about looking at your neighbor? You are the expression of God. And the symphony that's within you is ready to sing. How about that? When you say that and you look at that, guess what? You're like, I'm ready to sing? Are you kidding? Hot dog. I'm not a real hot dog fan. I like to just say the word. Everybody goes, do you eat a lot of hot dogs? I'm like, no, I don't. But there you go. Okay. So we are in and of this life now. And remember, God works through us, through our consciousness. So it can only do for us what it's doing through us. And if we're giving it a half-baked idea, guess what? It can only come out half-baked. Why? Because that's the determination we made. God doesn't make a choice. God says, here you go. Here's your life. Do with it what you want to do. And go make it the most amazing, amazing thing that you want to make it. But guess what? You've got to give it the picture, don't you? You've got to give it the energy. You've got to be on that frequency. Everything in my life shows up by right of consciousness. Uh-oh. Everything in my life shows up by right of consciousness. What does that mean? Consciousness is the way we think, the way we feel, the way we perceive life, right? So if my consciousness is down here in the doldrums, how's my life looking? Not so hotsy-totsy. But if I say, you know what? Not a word of truth. Remember, keep that picture of Mr. Magoo. Remember the cartoon Mr. Magoo? He's always walking and about to fall off a building or whatever the heck, and he always survives it. He always lands right side up and everything. It's like, I call it landing jelly side up. When things are going tough, just land jelly side up. And you know, you can even say that. And sometimes you drop a piece of bread and go, oh no, and you're like, oh, it landed jelly side up. Life's okay, right? So you can look at your situations like that. Or you can look at them as like, oh God, here's one more trouble I got to deal with. Oh, woe is me. Dr. Tom Costa said we should have Velcro up here and Velcro here and be like this when we do that, right? We of course, no one in this room does that. It's more, we know people like that, right? We don't know anybody here. Say with me, life supports my idea of myself. I am spirit. So it is. There you go. We're not done yet. We've got lots of pages here, folks. Ask yourself, what's my idea of myself? What's my idea of my life? Who is it that I came here to show up and to be? And am I showing up as it? Sometimes it's important just to check in with yourself and say, who am I? What am I doing here? You got tension in some relationships? Do you want to do that? No, that's not what we came here for. Send it harmony, send it love, bless it. Bless their pointy little heads if you have to, just to get beyond it, right? Just to get beyond this stuff. Our charge is to create a mental condition that allows the recognition of spirit to move through me. Just move through me. And you know what? We don't have to know the answer, but we have to know that there is an answer. Feel the difference? We don't have to know the answer. And a lot of times we don't know the answer. But we go, okay, I'm open and receptive to the divine solution to this situation. Whatever it is, I will listen. I will listen. Life brings to us what we put out there. If you want to know this, Nikola Tesla. Anybody ever read Nikola Tesla? And he's an amazing, amazing man. And he said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, we say that loosely today, it's the energy vibration, it's the frequency vibration. The vibration frequency of good involves aligning our thoughts with what it is we desire, not what we don't want. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm in a pickle about something, I am totally steeped in all the things that have gone wrong and all the arguments for why I'm justified and why they're not and all this kind of stuff. And what does that do? God bless you, Rita. What does that do? It just keeps us stewing in those negative juices. And you can say, yeah, but Yeah, but like that, and you get that sense of righteousness about stuff. Time to let it go. Just let it go and say, okay, I don't know what the answer is, but I sure don't like this icky feeling. And I don't want to stay in that sense. I don't want to feel angry towards people or a situation or the news, whatever I'm hearing, whatever it is. I don't want to be in that place. So guess what? I plant a new thought. I plant a new thought. So you must change the channel and dial in. So think about radios for a second. I wrote something here about radios, but because I didn't quite understand the idea about the radio. But it sends waves out. The radio sends a frequency and waves out. And those frequencies get picked up by a receiver, and they completely are compatible and they speak together. Now the deal is, pardon me, if you don't like what you're seeing, change the channel, right? And who's in control of the channel? Not the person in the house that has the clicker. It's you, right? It's you. The other day I was watching TV, and I'm at this juicy part of this program. I was watching PBS, it's so good, Count of Monte Cristo. And I'm watching, and I'm totally enthralled, and all of a sudden, it's changing. The channel keeps changing. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then I realized my cat was sleeping on the changer, and he kept, his little foot was, I'm like, dude, we missed that part. So it's like, oh my gosh, but think about it. Change the channel. It sounds so elementary, and you go, oh yeah, that easy for you to say. You're not going through what I'm going through. Well, guess what? I'm not. But you're not going through what I'm going through either. And guess what? We all get to meet each other halfway, don't we? We all get to say, you know what? Oh, God, by means of me, is going to have a good time, and we are going to have an enjoyable thing that goes on. As we begin to expand our realization about God, specifically that we're the expression of God, and begin to identify ourselves as the channel of the infinite mind, no one can keep our good from us. How about saying that to your neighbor? No one can keep your good from you. I accept my good right now. I like that. Okay, so, the deal is when we turn into a frequency and we begin to act from that state, what is it we're doing? We're acting as if it already exists. Oh, that's so yummy. Because why is that yummy? Because guess what? That sets the tone for what's going to happen, doesn't it? It starts to put out that vibration. It starts to put out that energy. It starts to put out that frequency. And guess what? There's a receiver out there that's picking up on that same frequency. And it is going to resonate with our ideas, but only to the extent of, it'll resonate to our negative ideas as well. Anybody ever have a negative idea go out there and come back to you like a boomerang? Yeah. Well, guess what? The good works the same way. And it's a matter of catching ourselves. Doesn't mean stuff doesn't happen. Stuff happens all the time. This is Earth. This is the Earth School, where we're here to learn about raising our consciousness and dialing into our God power. So guess what? Things happen, but it's how we respond to the thing that's important. It's how we respond to it that's important. When we heard the words, be you transformed by the renewal of your mind, it means renew the thought. Don't keep ruminating on the old ideas, or like I like to say, my baseball friend Nora, same ball game, different players, right? Same ball, although they had been walloping the Nationals, haven't they? Holy smokes, a lot of home runs. But at any rate, it is same ball game, different player. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be an absolute shift and an absolute change. A friend of mine, Reverend Bill Arrett, I never met the man. I talked to him one time on the phone, and he would send me emails all the time. He's no longer with us, and he lived in Florida. Genius guy, genius guy. He was a scientist in Chicago and a production guy and did all these crazy things and decided to leave it all and become a minister. And he was trying to do both at the same time and had to make up his mind which career he was going to pursue next. And he said, I'm finding my calling. And I thought, well, look at it. We're so attached to our phones, aren't we? Our phone rings. Oh, sorry, I got to get this. What's calling you? What's calling you? Ask yourself today, what's calling you? What's calling you into your greater self? Think about that. But what Bill said was, he wrote this to me. I'm going to read it because I love the way he wrote it. Remember, my dear, always that your life is a show. You're the author, you're the producer, You're the director and you're the star. And you're also the audience. And you're the most important audience because you listen to you. When I speak these words out here, you didn't come here to hear me. You came here to hear what's inside of you. Get it? When I write this stuff, sometimes I just sit there and type, and I'm like, what did I say? What did I write? I don't even know. And it's like, guess what? I just go, okay, Spirit, you're speaking through me. You just write this stuff, and I will go back there and do my best, right? But guess what? You came here to hear you. You came here to hear that higher version of yourself and learn how to express it. And guess what? What better way to express it than in a community filled with love and compassion and acceptance and positivity? I'm seeing these chairs full. I'm telling you, I want you to vision it with me. I want to see these chairs. We got like 30 people today, so we're going to see it growing and growing and growing. So what if for a moment you could look at your challenges, your circumstances in your life that are not feeling so great, and instead of feeling like they're restrictive, what if you looked at them as though they were a gift? What if you looked at them as though they were there to open up your heart, to let more light into an area? What if the conflict you're feeling with someone or something, the news, whatever it is, what if that conflict is just to wake you up to the love that's inside, to love bigger, to love better, to love more, to accept more, and to allow. You know, we didn't come into this life to fix stuff. We didn't come into this life to anything other than what? Trust the universe. Trust in God. Trust in that spirit in you that really inspires you to move forward. There's a beautiful song by Ricky Byers-Beckwith, and it says, it's called Blessed Always. I don't know if you've ever heard it. Beautiful song. And the line is, let our lives be so triumphant that we bless it always and just say amen. I have God bumps when I say that. Just bless it always, bless it all. What if the biggest challenge in life is really loving who you are and what you're going through in the moment? Just loving what is. Just being present to it. Wow. You know how rewarding it is when you've got something going on and you've got a friend that listens to you? And they don't go, oh, you should do this, and they don't should on you. They just absolutely just listen to you. You know how beautiful that is. How wonderful that feels, because guess what? You get then to listen to yourself. And you go, oh, I'm getting this. I'm starting to get this. Every difficulty has within it the seeds of opportunity that calls for letting go of the lesser and experiencing the greater. And we've got to let go of the stuff in order to embrace the new. And a lot of times we don't want to let go of that stuff because we think it's right. And this teaching doesn't say, guess what? You get to keep doing whatever you're doing, the icky way that you feel and all that stuff, and everything's going to change. It says you got to let it go. And you've got to allow. Just say the word, I allow. I allow. When we say I allow, what Teddy like that? He jumped up, I do? Am I getting a treat? Oops, I should. If I say treat in my house, oh my Lord, my cat never shuts up. He just keeps going and going. There is no rise until there's a release in what no longer serves our life. So when we're going to rise up, we can't rise up if something's hanging on to our ankles. And the stuff that's hanging on to our ankles, that weight is the very weight. Who put it there? We did. We're not victims. We are not victims. We put it there. And whatever happens and transpires in our life, guess what? In some crazy way, we called it into our experience so that we could transmute it and it could transmute us to shift into something. We're not talking about the thinking that produced the thing, though. We don't want to keep the thinking that produced the problem. We're talking about there's a mind, and that mind of God is that very mind that I use. So take time today and ask yourself, talk to your inner wisdom. You can look in the mirror and go, okay, do you ever stare at yourself in the face in the mirror without being critical and going, holy God, is that I got the Grand Canyon going on over here. You don't want to do that. You want to look at yourself in the eyes and be loving and say, I love you. I love you. I am here for you. Let's do this. Let's get on board. Ask, what wisdom do you have to offer, and what is wisdom offering you? What's the message that Spirit has for you about who you are and whose you are? And in the world, the different people that you encounter. You know those people that are like lightning rods. They bring everybody together and they bring out the positive in everybody. Michelle's one of those people. She brought all these magnificent voices together. And so it's like that. What's longing to rise up in you and be expressed? Ask yourself that today, just quietly. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to journal and write a giant book, although that's always good. Ask what's wanting to rise up in you. Give yourself the time this week to answer the call of your own heart. Ask yourself, what makes my heart sing? What's the next best thing for me to do to bring about this great goodness? Let the inner light of divine wisdom shine through you and see it shining through everybody else. Even if they bug the daylights out of you, see the light in them. If you can't think of something positive, go, those are lovely shoes you're wearing today. Whatever it is to get you in that mindset, to lift it up. It doesn't have to be big stuff. I mean, it could be anything. That's the way of triumph, isn't it? That's the way of transmuting. That's the whole message of this living and dying to the old and awakening to the new so that we can rise up in that situation. Let today be a reminder that you are a divine expression of God. Let the God self within you rise up and lead you to your greatest good. Now, how about some affirmations? God is the only power, and that is my power right now. I use it every moment in positive ways. And every pair of eyes that I look into are the eyes of God looking back at me. And so I remind myself, life is good. I rise up to the God self within me. Now go out and dazzle the world with your magnificence. And so it is. All righty. Thank you. And now we have the choir. I'm going to arrange my little microphones, praying that they work. We're going to put this one. I may put both of them. Well, I'm going to put one here. Okay. Put it like that.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
So this song is called I Rise in You, and it was written by Claudia Carawan, who actually won the first Emmy of a new song that ever won. And did. Wow. Yeah. And we get to sing it. Yay. Okay.
Participate in giving birth and be born anew. Let every heart be lifted higher, let every soul You are the power that makes my heart to sing. You are the power that turns an acorn to a tree. You are the power working miracles in me. I rise in you. I rise in you. I rise in you. I rise in you. I rise in my heart. I rise in you. You are my light. You are my light. You are my joy. You are my joy. You are my strength. I rise in you. I rise in you. You are my hope. My hope. You are my love. You are my love. You are my peace. My peace. I rise in you. You are my light. You are my light. You are my joy. You are my joy. You are my strength. I rise in you.
Let's thank Michelle and Kathy Craig for the beautiful music.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Beautiful, Kathy, beautiful. Okay. Oh, thank you, my dear. All right, now we got double duty here. We're mastering, oh, I don't need that anymore, that's right. Okay. This is the time of our offertory, the sharing of our gifts, and I invite you to take your gift in the palm of your hand. And our affirmation is on the other side of the page. And can you hear me? Yes, you can. You can't hear me, right? You can't hear me. No, don't worry. Don't, I got it. Hold on. Now can you hear me? Okay. I wasn't, it's that on-off button thing. Here we go. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. Evidence of my conviction that God is the source and the substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of this spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me abundantly. And while we have the offertory music, yes, we're going to do that. I'm going to pass out Easter eggs because everybody needs an Easter egg. You're welcome. Okay. I'll be back. Nora. Ooh. Oh, okay. Here you are. Oop. Well, your candy fell out, but I'll give you more.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Would you like an egg, miss? There's an orange one in there that might match your outfit. My goodness. Hi. Here you go. Okay. Hi, girls.
Hi.
There you are. Happy Easter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, there is. Hi, Rebecca. Here you go. Hi. You're going to have to grab one for Bart. Okay, did you grab one for? Okay. Hi, Naomi. Hi there. There you go. Here you are, madam. Oh, you lost the, oh, sorry. Did you get your candy? Oh, no, here. Did it fall apart? Oh, you got it all. Okay. Some of them. I have something for both of you, okay? Oops. Ah, your egg got grabbed over there by your lovely wife. Okay, and you got some cool affirmations in there. I don't know, have you read them already? All right, do they apply to you? Of course they do. because you picked the perfect one. So we're knowing that we are blessed in our giving and our sharing, and we are knowing that everything that we give comes back to us multiplied tenfold. And we are knowing the great good growth of this beautiful center and the attraction of all the right people and all the right energy. And so it is. Okay, thank you. Oh, there you go. All right, thank you. We'll give Rita a second to get back here. And so this is what we're knowing today in this benediction. We rise up today. Oops, as it goes flying. Okay, it's ready to rise up. These little guys. We rise up today and know that the power of God is my power. There is one life. That life is God. That life is perfect, and that life is my life right now. How about saying that with me? There's one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. And that life is my life right now. I know right here and now, I am divinely guided by that internal loving wisdom that I call spirit, that I call that creative intelligence that lives, moves, and has its being as me. I am open and receptive to all the good in the universe right here and right now. And I know that I am eternally guided to my best and highest good. And so as I release this prayer into the law of mind, it is done with gratitude. And I'm knowing that life loves me and I love life. And life responds to the energy that I put out there. And so my energy is raised, it is loving, it is compassionate, it is kind, it is goodness. And I see the beauty in all things. I let it be so, knowing together, and so it is. And now we're going to have our peace song. Oh, hi. Oop. Let there be peace on earth. Now it has begun with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, we're singing to Him. United all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Peace has begun with me, so this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth. Now it has begun with me. Yay! Woo! Oh, you were fantastic. Fantastic.